Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rose. And his opponent fighting across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, Marvelous.
All right, gentlemen. Remember what I said. Let's protect yourself at all times. All right? Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
The head moving.
You see guys do this all the time. A little shove off there to create some space on the inside, get your punches off. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Keep your head moving.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Rose isn't giving us anything to talk about right here, Teddy. He's not moving, he's not boxing, he's not fighting.
Well, 75% of this business is mental, and you would love to know mentally what's going on in his mind right now.
Not much.
Get in there, let's go.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Use your
taken. Here comes the left hand.
Good body.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Rhodes.
Move your head.
Rose is probably thinking that he just won that round. And with good reason, Teddy. He was just busier.
He was busy as controlling the tempo, is controlling the pace of the fight right now. You know, simply put, you're watching two guys and you say, that guy's the boss, that guy's not.
Don't worry, Bill. I'm getting you ready. I want to see more checks.
And round number 3 is underway. That straight right, unable to connect. Parries that punch away. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. What a good counterpunch by Rose. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on. And later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. 10 seconds to go in this third round. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Rhodes. On the mark with the overhand right. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Rhodes. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride.
Double up the punch.
One hook deserves another. Wow. left one right there, but then he targeted one right back.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Oh, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good, because you're banging that nugget all night long.
Rose is doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. He missed with that headshot.
I don't like this at all, Teddy. I mean, it's one thing to stand toe-to-toe. It's another thing to never even move. You got to show some movement.
Maybe he's breaking down. Maybe he's already spit the bit. You know, if he falls down, everybody in the world's going to know that he let himself fall down. He gave up. But there's different ways, different phases of giving in. And this might be one of those phases.
1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. He's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Marvelous is all of a sudden finding his stride here. In that last round, we saw vast improvement. He's still down on your scorecard, right, Teddy?
Yeah, I have him down a little bit.
But he's making a comeback here based on what we just saw.
He's doing what he needs to do. You know, he's picking up the pace a little bit, and he's starting to get into the right range. To me, before, he was too far back. Now he's taking the steps to put himself in position where he can start doing the things he needs to do to get back in this fight.
I don't want to see you on the outside, okay? This fight is not in the center of the ring.
Halfway through this fight as this round gets underway here. Been interesting so far. Who knows what we're in store for down the stretch. Rose is doing a superb job on the inside, keeping busy, landing shots. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Rhodes.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Rhodes. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Nice block by Blood. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Rose is taking a rest between rounds here, and as he does, it gives us a chance to look at the fight overall, because I think now that what you have is a good, really strong, evenly matched fight that he's up on.
Yeah, I think so, but he shouldn't think that. You know, it's okay for us to think that, and his trainer, more importantly, shouldn't let him think that. He should tell him, this is where a little psychology 101 might come in. You know, I don't say you tell him you're behind, but you say, hey, it's a dead even fight. Win the rest of these rounds.
Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Up and down, side to side.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Rose is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Rose's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
To go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. He just missed that shot up top. Been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
That's a good block by Rhodes. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Rhodes. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1-minute mark to go. A biting hook to the body by Rhodes.
Go downstairs and upstairs, okay? Body then head. Let's do this. I need to watch it. We're going to get going.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. solid uppercut after taking a shot. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down and you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good block there by Marvelous. He missed with that headshot. Rose has got to be in control of things after that round. This is a good fight, very good fight. I give his opponent credit, but I do believe he's ahead on the scoreboards.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep him running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden he thinks he's got the carrot, and he's sitting there, he's chomping away at it, and guess what? The tortoise goes right past him. Or in this case, his opponent gets his hand risen.
You got it in his hand. Circle, don't stand in front of him.
Final round has arrived. Who wants it more? And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. A headshot blocked. He is hurt and he's playing keep away now.
He needs to stay away.
Rose has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Teddy, you look at this action between these two, and there it is! He is not in good... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight.
One, two, three, four, five.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards. All the judges score the fight under unanimous decision. Your winner, Rose!
winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but had the same man winning.
All three judges in agreement here ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.